Hey there, friends! It's Anna Renderer here, jumping on live for a presentation where I am so excited to paint a clear picture for you guys about why everyone, not just you who are here tonight, but truly everyone, and why they should have an at-home business for themselves, for the growth of even their family and their lives. So I'm so excited tonight to jump on live and give you guys a clear presentation of why I feel like so passionate about sharing this topic and why I believe that this team and this Beachbody network are a no-brainer for a person who wants three things. More of three things. If you want more of three things, you're in the right place, and that is better health, more freedom, and more money. Everybody wants more money. Who doesn't, right? So I'm so excited to come to you guys tonight because tonight is not like your typical MLM pitch. You guys know that we love the Beachbody Network. We love their products and programs. But I'm not here tonight to just praise the products and try to convince you that our products are better than everything else. And I'm not here to talk about how much money I've made with the business. That is like the typical MLM pitch that it makes me nauseous. Really, I don't want to hear it, and I know you don't either. So you can rest assured that is not what tonight is about. What tonight is about, it's business education, right? It's about learning more about how to be a better business thinker. I was not a business person growing up, trust me. It's also about being smart, about saving and keeping more of the money that you're making or that your family's making, right? And it's also about how can you do that with a smart business model. That's right, the Beachbody business model, and with a supportive team, like here with the Hard Chargers and Team Believe and Achieve. We have an amazing supportive team. That's what it's about tonight. And so that you can make great decisions in your life based on what you know, not what you've heard. I've heard the worst nightmare stories about MLMs. I've also heard nightmare stories about Beachbody coaches. I was in MLMs before in my life, and I gotta tell you, I think it's very important that you do the work to learn about business, to learn about opportunities yourself, and to understand things without just assuming and taking some people's word for it. Because trust me, I bet you're smarter than most of the people that you know. So I'm glad that you're here tonight because this is a great opportunity for me to share also that I have not always been an entrepreneur. But I was always very career driven. You know, I grew up in a broken home. We grew up very poor. Money was something I always wanted to make. I never wanted to be poor. I was always trying to be out of the poor zone, right? And make money and progress my life. So it was always very career driven. You know, if you're that way, then you're going to love hearing me speak about what I'm going to talk about and the opportunity before you. Because it's important that you don't think you have to be like this business savvy person to be successful in business. I had to learn as I went, and I had amazing mentors to help me get there. So you're in the right place if you're career driven as well as entrepreneurial. And you know, I don't think it was until about 6 years after I got my college degree, I worked really hard to get through school, and I started working for a studio. It was my first career job, and I was so excited. I worked my butt off. I'm a hustler, baby, you know? I'm not afraid to work hard. But after about 6 years working for someone else, I started to realize that, this is not going to give me any kind of freedom. This is not going to give me the lifestyle that I want. And I started realizing like, wow, as a personal trainer, full-time, boot camp instructor, and, anybody that's working for someone else, I realized I'm never going to be able to raise my kids at home. I'm never going to earn the raise I feel like I deserve. I'm always going to earn a percentage of my worth. Oh, that really killed me. I was always giving so much, away. And I really felt like I deserved more because I was a hard worker. I'm not afraid to work hard, right? And I realized I'm never going to be able to travel and make money at the same time. Every time I took a vacation, I wasn't getting paid. And I just realized like that kind of limited me. And that's when I really got the itch, the entrepreneurial itch. And that's when I started to learn about business. So for you tonight, maybe you're like me, maybe you're working for someone else and you're starting to realize that that job isn't going to give you the freedom and the liberties that you want. It's not going to allow you to stay home with your children. It's not going to give you, the freedom to travel and make money. It's not going to give you the raises that you feel like you're worth or that you deserve. Or maybe tonight you're here and you're listening, but you don't work right now. You're raising your family and you're like, it's going to cost me more to go back to work or to go to get a job than my childcare costs. So my childcare is going to cost more than I get paid to do some other job. So you're like, I'm not freaking getting a job. It's not a good trade-off. You want to stay home and raise your family. Or maybe you're working full-time right now, or you're working part-time, and you've never even considered having an at-home business or starting a business because who the hell has fucking time? Pardon my French. But yeah, nobody has time to build a business some people do. I've done it. But maybe you're just not in that mindset where you're just not thinking that you can go there right now. Or maybe you're someone who's like, I've never considered starting my own multi-level marketing business, my own network marketing business, because it's like a horrible image in your mind of like having to like reach out to all your friends and family to buy stuff or spend a lot of money and stack your garage full of inventory of stuff you got to sell. And you're like partners breathing down your neck being like, when are you going to get the money for this? And it just sounded like a nightmare or a ton of work to have a network marketing business. So no matter where you are, I think I've covered the whole spectrum of just about everybody. So if you're here and you fall into any of those categories, I'm going to share with you why Beachbody, number one, is different than any of the other network marketing companies you've heard about. And two, if you want those three things that I mentioned, and that is better health, more freedom, and to keep more of the money you're making, right? So number one, why is Beachbody different? And I just want to cover this very quickly because I get pitched all the time for other network marketing companies. And I appreciate it. They thought of me, right? And they would love to work with me. I would want to work with me too. But Beachbody is different because number one, we seriously have no expectations in this business. Having a Beachbody coaching business is as simple as having a Costco card. Okay? Costco does not require you to go to their store and purchase a certain amount every single month. And they're not required to refer other people to go to Costco. Having a coaching account means you're getting a discount on the products and you're taking care of your health. You are not required to invite 3 friends to the business so that you can make money. You are not required to sell 5 kits in order to make any money and elevate your rank status. The network was built to help people live a healthy life and to actually give benefits to people who actually stayed accountable to their fitness. So it's like having a great discount on health and fitness products that you love, that help you and your family thrive in life. And you're not required any minimums or any requirements. This is a at-home business that basically stays open because you stay healthy. Okay? So you're not required to do anything. That's just the best bonus. So any kind of at-home business, I'm going to talk about the benefits of having an at-home business in like 2 seconds. And if you were to have an at-home business and you're working full-time and you have no time to invite people to the business and no time or no money to buy $500 worth of product and stack it in your garage in order to sell it to friends, you don't need to. That is not what the Beachbody coaching business model is about. It's about you taking care of your health, and it's about you allowing people to see it. And if they want to join you, hell yeah, jump on board, right? So no requirements to have an active coaching business except that you're taking care of yourself. Now, I want to talk about why this is the perfect business model for somebody that wants to have greater health, somebody that wants to have more freedom in their life, and to also keep more of the money that they're making. All right. And I've got my handy dandy notes because I had an amazing conversation with my friend Sasha. She is an accountant. She is brilliant. She's been helping me with my books, people. And she was telling me about all the different ways that I can be saving more of the money I pay to Mr. Taxman by having my at-home business. I was not even taking advantage as much as I could because of working from home. And so as we got into this discussion, I started getting very interested because I wanted to educate more people, especially women who are at home right now and they don't feel like they can go back to work. So number one, maybe you don't have the freedoms you want right now. And maybe you want to have more of those freedoms, depending on, if you're like, I want to make some money for my family, but I don't want to leave my kids. I don't want to pay for childcare. I want to have the freedom to be at home. That's a big, huge benefit of having an at-home business, right? At-home business. And, a lot of trainers out there that I talk to all the time, they're always saying, this is the grind. This is so tough. I'm never going to get out of it. Well, when I decided to join this business and add it as another revenue stream, as another way to grow a business, it took me out of the trenches. I'll go into all those details in other presentations. But tonight, I'm going to stick to the three. Number one, health. Having an at-home Beachbody business is going to help you stay accountable to your health. It's going to help you inspire your kids, your family, to live healthier because you're going to be exposed to some of the best products and programs. I said I wouldn't praise the products, but I am. Here I am praising the products. But the products are amazing, and it's going to keep you more accountable because when you're a part of an environment, which is our team, whether you're a part of Hard Chargers, Team Believe and Achieve, we're all a part of the same team and network. We all just call ourselves different things because we like to have identity, right? We feel like we can connect with people that way. But the community is one of those things that really supports you. It lifts you up. It lets you know you're not alone. And I know that for a lot of us, when we go out, we leave college, we start raising our families, the friends we have are our sister, our mother, our girlfriend down the road, maybe a college friend that keeps in touch. But once you get busy and life gets going, who is the environment? Where are you getting that support and that accountability to take care of you? A lot of us just start neglecting ourselves because we don't have anybody watching. We don't have anybody supporting us, encouraging us, and telling us that we can do it better. I think that a lot of times we forget how important our environment is because we get so detached. So becoming a part of this coaching network and having this at-home business, besides all the other benefits, you guys, is for you to take better care of yourself, to bring that self-care back into your life, and to have the community of positive, uplifting people to really help you along the way. I don't know why anyone would push that away, especially if number two, having an at-home business like this Beachbody coaching business allows you and your family to save and keep more of the money that you're making already. So if your wife or husband is working full time and you're staying at home with the kids, if you have an at-home business, there are so many other tax write-offs that you can make. Your kitchen table, for instance, becomes square footage because you work there and you're on your computer, right? For a few hours, 5 hours is the minimum, Sasha said, per week to be considered a real at-home business. But when you have an active Beachbody coaching account, she said that is also proof that you have an at-home business. So even if you didn't work 5 hours, nobody's watching and logging your hours in. But your tax write-offs, your phone bill, your computer, your internet, your Beachbody products, all of that stuff are tax deductible. So instead of just out of pocket paying Whole Foods for a bunch of superfoods, you can't write off groceries. But if you have an at-home business, you can, right? Especially if they are aligned with the things and the tools that you're using to teach people about health, to teach people about fitness. If you have Beachbody products at home, promotional write-off, hey, So you could probably write off at least a couple $1,000s in tax write-offs by having an at-home business. If you are a coach and you are listening to this, please talk to your accountant, tell them about your at-home business, and start to really log in all the different things that you use for your business so that you and your family can save more of the money you're making. Sound good? I want to help you in that area. Not only are you saving more, so if you just decided not to refer the products to anybody, if you decided that you were like, I don't even want to tell my friends I'm drinking Shakeology, I'm super nervous, then that's fine. At least you've got a couple $1,000 you and your family are saving that aren't going to the government. Right? So the second thing is, if you decided, maybe I will tell my girlfriends about this awesome stuff, and maybe they'll join me. Maybe them and their family will get healthier with me. Then you can earn some extra income. Like I said, there's no quotas, there's no minimums. Beachbody's about referrals, and they give you an affiliate compensation. So if you refer someone to the products, you earn a compensation. Right? If you decided you wanted to take it to the next level and actually build your network, that is another revenue stream you can make with this business. But I want you to understand one thing. If nothing else, take care of your health, take care of your family's health, use world-class products, write off those products, and save your family a couple $1,000s a year. That's all I'm saying. Third thing is the freedom piece, okay? So I'll go into that last. And I think this reason is very, very critical, you guys, because I know that for me and, the friends that I have in my community, especially the moms, I'm sorry to just dig into you moms as much as I am, but having that freedom to be at home and raise your family was one of the reasons I decided to become an entrepreneur. I don't have a family yet, but I plan to. And I know how special it is to have a family member raise you. My mom raised me. She didn't work when I was young, even though we were like dirt poor. But then once my parents got divorced, she had to go to work. And it really put an impact on us when she did. Because then we didn't have any real supervision. And that wasn't good. So being able to be with your family, spend time at home is such a gift and a blessing. And having an at-home business without having to say like, well, I'm going to go work part-time at the library, or I'm going to go get a part-time job at this retail store, or I'm going to go work at Starbucks a few hours. And maybe you do want to get out of the house, but guess what? Get out of the house and go to a business meeting. Get out of the house and go talk to girlfriends about being healthy and strong. Get out of the house and go to a party and hang out and get a cocktail and a glass of wine with a girlfriend you haven't seen in a long time. But don't make a part-time job your escape plan. Right? Be a part of a community that helps you escape. Get on team meetings, enjoy that. Whatever it is that you need, you can get that with this business. But a part-time job takes you away from your family. It doesn't allow you to invest the time and the free hours that you have with the people that you want to spend the most time with. I think about people that have to go to that 9 to 5. You're working at a corporate job and you got to go that 9 to 5 and you're like, ugh. If I could only work those hours when my kids were in school, and then I had all the freedom when they were in and out. Or I'm not, with kids. So when my husband and I are working and we feel like taking an afternoon off and just going to wine tasting down the road, we can do that. That's a freedom that we've earned from taking this step, moving in this entrepreneurial direction, and having the way and the ability to say, I'm going to predict my hours. I'm going to make my own schedule. That's a freedom that not a lot of people have. And that is a gift and a blessing that you can create for yourself. You have the support. You have the trainings. We have all the tools to help you be successful with that. So I wanted to talk about that because it's important that we measure our freedom and we don't feel like it's unattainable. I think a lot of times people think like, oh, I could never be successful with that, or ever have that time freedom, or have that financial freedom, or take my family on a vacation. Well, that's just a self-limiting belief that we have to get through in order to get to success. And that's what we do a lot on this team with all of our trainings and with our personal development. But the important thing is do you want freedom? That's the question you ask yourself. That's why I say like having an at-home business if you want freedom, if you want to create your own schedule, you want to give yourself the raises, you want to make the money when you're ready to make the money, you want to grow as much as you want to grow, as much as you want to invest, you want to be able to take an afternoon off, you want to be able to stay at home with your family, you want to elevate your health. All of these things are the reason that having that at-home business is truly the smartest thing for just about any person to do. Whether you're full-time, whether you're part-time, whether you're not working at all, having that business helps you save more money, helps you elevate your health and fitness, helps you have more freedoms to live the lifestyle that you want. And remember, Beachbody is the type of business that is fitness and health oriented. So yes, you could go and build this business with a different network marketing company. And I highly suggest that you do if you don't feel like the health and fitness arena is where you want to spend your time or energy, right? This is for people that really truly want to elevate their health, take better care of their families through great products and programs and getting their body healthy and strong, right? Okay, so last but not least, these are the things you got to think about. Do you make the decision to join our team, right? Are you going to decide to have an at-home business and to start saving the family money, start making a little bit of extra income? Is this a good move for you? That's what you got to think about. Is this something that is right for me? It's not going to take you a lot of time. It's going to take you a little bit of effort because you're going to have to take care of yourself. You're going to have to say like, ooh, how do I get my products this month? Yeah, that's about the gist of it, right? Maybe you talk to your accountant and ask them what you can write off so that you and your husband or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever is in your household can save more money and you guys can contribute to the bills even more evenly. You got to think about, is Beachbody the company that you want to work with? I know that this is very important. You got to do your due diligence. You have to look at a company in order to partner with it. That's important. You also, the last thing you got to do is, are you ready to work with the team or the person who invited you to watch this presentation? I know that those women that I've invited to watch this presentation are people I have looked at. I have kind of scoped them out. I've been either, a big fan of theirs, or I've been, following what they're doing, and I've really appreciated their energy and their light in the world. And I can see that they're working really hard, and I can see them as someone I would like to work with. And so I hope that they trust me and someone who will guide them towards success, that will help them build the business they want or build the health and the quality of life that they want. And I think that's important for anyone listening to this presentation to say, do I trust this person? Do I feel that they'll give me the support that I need? Do I feel that this is the environment and community that I want to be a part of? Do I feel like Beachbody's got integrity and is a world-class, company that's going to provide me with the tools that I need to be successful? Is this a good choice for me? Do I want this kind of move in my business or in my life? Because maybe you don't have a business yet, or maybe you're adding on to your at-home business. But this really isn't about that tonight. It's about those of you that are not taking the advantages that you could be already by having an at-home business and having it with us as this team with Beachbody. So I wanted you guys to think about that. I know for me, I started my own business so long ago, before Beachbody came into the picture. And it was very hard. I had to create my own products and programs. I had to figure out business on my own. I didn't have business mentors. I lost a lot of money. It was a struggle. But right now, you can get into a business mindset and into a flow without having to go through all that struggle. You can get the systems. We have world-class products. We also on this team have world-class programs that you can customize for your own business. Having your own business entity is important. We want everyone not to be branded and bleeding blue as a Beachbody coach. We feel it's important you have your own identity. I say you don't have to bleed blue by becoming a Beachbody coach. You just have to wear blue. And what that means is that you support and you appreciate the integrity of the products and programs that they do have. I do. I wear blue all day, baby. But I brand myself as my own, as my own environment, the sexy confident life, because that's my message. Ultimately, that is what I work for, is helping my community thrive by using the best tools in the world. But when you start your own business, it's like, what's the training? What's the support? Who's going to mentor me? How am I going to do this? It can be overwhelming sometimes. But you don't have to worry about that. We've got world-class programs, world-class products, world-class teammates, world-class trainings, and we've got world-class just people overall. So I hope you'll consider starting your own at-home fitness business, and I'll be here to support you along the way. Thank you guys so much for showing up tonight, and I hope to hear your comments down below. If you've got questions, please ask. Thanks for everyone for all your support tonight. Mwah. Have a good night, guys.